Dude, this playing whenever we were high, it was like crazy. Dude, it was fucking. It was like, it's pretty epic. Everything became more like amplified, like in effects. Like this is pretty lit. It became like extra lit whenever we were listening to it. Everything became like hype and stuff.
Everything got more hype, more interesting.
Yeah.
Dark Sky.
Sure. I like that other one that he had too. The one for that Monster. I like Monster. I played Monster for Brittany as well.
What's it called?
Monster?
No, the one we're listening. Dark Sky.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's all at the top.
Dude, I even put a little like Black Mesa Zen on for a bit, and that was tripping me out.
Oh, this is probably the same album, I think. This is the... So this is like the full cue.
Mm.
I spelled that wrong? Oh fuck, I didn't do that right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Plus. We just played Domes. This is where the song comes from, this album, so Domes will be played again on the next. Alright, so... took it around that time. I never took it around like that time. I never took it in the daytime. I always took it at nighttime. For me. And then you started feeling it, what, like maybe 30 minutes? 50 minutes in? What came first? What was like the first test, first feeling? But like you were on shrooms.
I can't hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
What did you say?
No.
Say again. What were you saying?
What kind of gave it away? Like when did you start feeling it? Like within 30 to 50 minutes, and like you would say, and what kind of pointed it out? Like things are kind of stretching now.
Like we smoked after we like took them. We smoked like 20 or 30 minutes after we took them, and at that point I was just feeling like regular high. And I was like, yeah, I'm not really feeling anything. And Brittany was like, really feeling it? I was like, yeah, I don't know. And then like it kind of just like slammed me when we were like listening to music, I think. Dude, the paranoia kind of hit me though. The paranoia was kind of bad for a bit.
You found temporary paranoia, anxiety, being anxious about like what's to come of the trip?
It was like I didn't want to go out. Like I didn't want to go out because I was afraid people would see me or whatever, like being high, like tripping.
To be seen.
Dude, Brittany's pupils were so dilated. It was hilarious. But it was kind of crazy, like looking at phones and like TVs and stuff was like really hard. It was so hard to like do stuff on a phone.
Well, the people I tripped back then didn't really have phones to go on, you know.
No, they didn't. No. They just tripped on real life. Mr. ReZero.
I'll show you some references.
Sure. Might go to bed soon.
Alright. Gotcha.
Yeah, I liked rival consoles. I thought they were pretty good.
We've heard this one already.
But yeah, as I was like coming down from the high, I was like, I was like thinking that I was in like an epilogue episode or like an epilogue phase of like a show or a story or something.
Yeah, and you're watching yourself like a movie.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying to Brittany. I was like, it feels like I'm in a movie. Like the way like things change constantly and like my attention shifts and everything. How things are looking crazy and stuff. And how there's like scenes and drama, like things feel very dramatic. That's why I said it felt like. I told her that it feels like everything's gotten really dramatic. Like everything is really intense. Like it means like a lot more. It's very serious, real.
It's our antennas.
And also that things that were like normally real, like stuff that you'd think is normal, like sober, didn't feel real.
It felt like a phoniness to it.
Like the world felt like it was like not real. Like it just pulled away from me. Like I just kind of like it felt like everything, like all my perception of everything was shifting constantly to like other things, different reality and stuff. Just not real stuff.
You're having all sorts of perceptions.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
It will take all sorts of ways. Your mind's like very open, like all sorts of perceptions. You're thinking the bigger picture. That's what these things do. They make you think like the bigger picture. Like, when normally we see like a small picture, and once you touch that, I feel like the mind is unlocked. There's something that's being unlocked, and then things like flood through. It's like we got dams on our head, and they open up once they open up once you take something like that.
Mm.
And you get like a surge of all these like dots.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it goes along with the trip. It's all like connected. Everything you see is just as connected as what's around you. You're feeling everything's like intertwined. Everything like when you're on all these trips, everything's like literally intertwined. So it's gonna do that. It's gonna happen like that, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
And you seeing like prints like that mandala, that little
Yeah, the tab. It wasn't just that too. I think it was just like I was drawn to that shape too. But yeah, I was seeing like all sorts of shit on the wall.
You will see that. Like I said, that's just as normal. Like there is a pattern like you're gonna see. Like that is completely normal that you saw like it prints off that, and that's like one of the hallucinations of like.
Yeah, it felt like reflections got like everything. The world got a lot shinier. I felt like
shiny. Bright.
The world was very shiny and bright. Yeah, like stuff with like I could see like reflections of things like usually reflections are like quite diffused. Like light is usually diffused across walls and stuff. But it felt like it felt like I had RTX on. That's what it felt like. I had ray tracing turned on, so I could see like the lights reflecting across different surfaces. It all started when I was like I feel sober, and then I was like I feel perfectly sober right now, and then I started looking at this like construction paper, and I was like, is it just me or does this have a pattern on it? And I was like showing Brittany, she was like, I don't know, and then we like took it over by the like under the light, and we were looking at it, and I was like, yeah, I feel like there's like a pattern here. I was like drawing these lines, and Brittany was like, I don't know, I don't see it. And she was like, well, I can kind of see it. And she's like, it looks like it's moving to me. And I was like, yeah, it looks like it's moving to me too. And I was like, wait a minute, why is this construction paper moving like in my hand? It was just like wacky. That's when I realized. I was like, dang, it's like happening right in front of me. But that was like really early on. That was like early on in the trip.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. You know, you guys are both figuring that together. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it was cool. And then it just from there was just like getting more and more intense. And I was like we have this like granite like counter thing, and I like looked down at that, and it was like I was like, I bet if I look at this closely, it's gonna move. And like I looked at it, and it was just all over the place. It was like
you tell your mind it's gonna happen, and it happens. Like I bet if I did.
Yeah.
And it happens. Like you literally like don't think too much of it, and you don't give it a chance that it might not do it, but it does do it.
It just does it, yeah. It just does it. Your mind just be warping with the magic mushrooms, so it's crazy. Crazy shit. I wish I had gotten a chance to like lay down and just kind of like travel inside a little bit. I think that would have been cool because I was kind of like focused on real like the world and stuff, like just like experiencing. But I'm gonna try them again sometime. We have some more, so we don't have as much, but I could take like a smaller dose. But I'm gonna wait. I think I'm just gonna wait for a while.
Wait like these 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I'll just need to process this stuff too. I mean, I feel like I don't remember that much, but Brittany takes it a lot more seriously. She sees it more like spiritually, I think. Or maybe not spiritually, but at least she just takes it very seriously. Like she journals everything, and like she draws a lot.
It's nothing to easily trifle with, you know.
Totally, yeah, totally.
It's totally something your body's like undertaking like, once you touch that.
But she would like ask me if I took away anything profound from it, and I couldn't really like put my finger on anything like that was like really like sticking or whatever.
You'll only find that on acid. On acid, you'll find that shit.
Yeah.
You'll find like your epiphanies.
I wonder what acid would be like.
It's more of a roller coaster because it sounds like you had more control being on mushrooms.
Well, dude, I wish I had taken a little bit less because it was pretty crazy.
little
I
bit less. I think that it didn't matter if you even took it less. If you took like maybe 1.5 grams, if you took 1 gram, you probably would have saw just that much. Still, I think so. Because it was just only what was around you, and honestly, it sounded like it was a pretty calm, like little event. Like it wasn't too crazy, but it was.
Yeah, I was just chilling in the apartment listening to music. So
right, but you do realize like how wild it is, like to take that, because you're seeing like light, you're seeing like you see shapes warp, like move. Like I said earlier.
Yeah, dude. Also, we would just like stare off into space for like a long time, just like think and like see stuff.
Like what?
And then we just like look at each other and we would start laughing, and then we just like stare off into space again, and then we'd look at each other and start laughing again because it was funny.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, just
having
like
giggles, having some giggles.
We had hella giggles. It felt very silly.
And you guys are making sure you guys were connected like that. Let's check.
Kinda, yeah. It was.
Really. Let's look at that, and then look back at each other, and then look like that. Right,
yeah.
Wow.
We're having a good time. Yeah.
That's a good idea. I think that's a good idea to do when you're with a group of people. You know, you guys all together. Let's all make sure we're all in the same level right now, same boat. I think we all protect each other from the spirits in this realm. You know, because it's really spirit stepping into another like dimension, another like it's really another like film, another shift of Earth is above you now, or as it is below you.
You know, I was thinking of it like kind of like not like a parallel world, but
it is
maybe just like it's just a different
it's like dreaming.
Dimension.
You can maybe call it another dimension.
It was almost like a state. It was like a phase change, kind of. Like you know how when water turns to ice, it like crystallizes or whatever.
An ultra state.
You ever seen it in slow motion? You ever see it like happen in slow motion? It goes from being like liquid, like clear and see-through, to suddenly just like out of nothing, just like changing completely, like how it looks, becoming opaque, having crystalline structure and everything. That's how it felt like on the shrooms, honestly. Like it felt like I was like looking like at like something normally, and then suddenly like patterns would emerge, and it would just like shift over, like things would just like, I don't know, the setting would change. The setting would change significantly. The music really had an impact as well. Like as the music changed, that like seriously like impacted the ambience, like the situation.
Also, I think I just go to sleep. But I'm just tired after this.
Damn, you didn't see your like blobs of like things and like, did you guys shit? Did you see like?
What?
Did the world get like almost drunk to you? Did
Yeah.
Look drunk, like things got hella wavy, like the door didn't even look straight. Your friend, did your friend's head like become bigger for a minute? It's just like things were blobbing like almost like a lava lamp, you know?
You know, I wouldn't say it was like the shapes changed so much as like how I like defined them. Like I caught myself like looking at Brittany and looking at myself in the mirror and being like, dude, we look so weird, like as human beings, like thinking like being so disturbed by like, I don't know, just how people look, like our faces and stuff were just like really weird looking.
Yeah.
So that was definitely like, I don't know.
Just reflect on humanity's like appearance. Humanity's
kind of being confronted. Yeah, I think being confronted with like a different outlook and like a different perspective. It was like
how it even looks over our bone and tissue, like our uniqueness. Like every shape is abnormally different. Well shaped, even the way our structure it sits in front of it. Like our bones are forming like this mold right in front. Every
kind of
face.
Yeah.
disassembled. That
No
word.
bones.
And it's carried through people. Do you guys?
Do you feel like a strong connection? Do you feel like a strong connection to your skeleton? Is that what you're saying? Like you're saying down to your bones? Like, do you feel like? What do you mean by that?
Like your bones? Like I don't know. It's like it's a structure. It's a structure.
Okay.
It's
So like,
structure.
yeah, your like shape of your body and everything. Yeah, I think you were saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Your structure, basically. You know, your polygons.
Kind of, yeah. Like a 3D model. It's just like there's like, joints and stuff.
Exactly. The mechanisms. Turns. Crazy. You guys probably would think about life, like, how are we here? Why are we here? How did we get here?
It's kind of like a splash of water. Like it was like, it feels kind of like a splash of water. Like I took a dive into like a cold pool. Like I feel like that. Like now, like I feel like I've done that, and now I'm like feeling that tired feeling you get after like jumping in, like swimming in cold water. I don't know if you like know what I'm talking about, but like when I went to the lake house, like over the summer, it was like still cold up there because it was like early. It was like early summer. It was like very early, so like first week of May or something. And yeah, it was just like still pretty cold, but the water was cold. But we like jumped in because we're just having fun. But I jumped in the water because Chris, our host, he was driving the boat. He took a beer out, and we were being pulled behind like on this like inflatable raft thing. So we're on this raft and we're being pulled behind this boat, and we had some beers and stuff on the boat. And Matt was like, "Yeah, beer me." And Chris grabbed like a beer from the cooler and he like threw it at us, like he threw it in the air, and it like missed, like landed in the water and started floating just in the lake. And we were like, "No!" And I was like, "I'm going for it." So I just like jumped in the water, like it was like really cold. I jumped in the water, got the beer, swam back, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was intense, but yeah, I mean, it was whatever. It was just swimming in cold water, right? But like, I got back and I was so like tired. Like I feel like I do now. Like I felt so heavy. So I'm probably gonna have a good ass sleep after this.
You're gonna sleep.
I'm excited for this sleep, bro. It's gonna be good. I'll put some Isaac Arthur on in the background. Listen to podcasts,
What sort of music were you guys listening to?
We started with like, we were listening to like Pink Floyd and stuff. Brittany was like, "Oh, I gotta put the Pink Floyd on." I was like, "That's so corny," but like, I get it. And it was like pretty crazy. And then
Light Reflection started hitting.
yeah, I mean, we were listening to that stuff. We were listening to like a bunch of Pink Floyd songs, and then I put on the Domes, and then I put on Monster.
Pieces of light started coming out of nowhere. You're seeing like flashes. Angels,
I mean, yeah,
angels are shining to you, brother. Angels are shining to you.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Things are drawing her attention.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
You see how it goes. Like you have
just-
some control of it. You do, because wherever you're looking at, it's like you're choosing.
Yeah, I know.
Still.
I didn't feel like much of the control thing. Like Brittany said, it's like a ship. She said it's like a ship, and you have to like steer it.
Yeah.
And I didn't really feel that. I felt more like I was just like swimming in the ocean. I didn't feel like I had a whole lot of control over where things went.
It was more
I
like
like tried to rein it
was
in.
more like you're on a raft. You know.
I guess, but it not really. Like a raft, I felt would at least felt more like comfortable.
Some turbulence.
Like just feeling the rise and fall, but I felt like it was like over my like it felt like it would like overwhelm my senses like all the way like I was actually
Okay.
I had this idea that like space, like consciousness was its own field, like how there's like the different fields like in physics, like electromagnetic and shit. I had this idea that like consciousness is a field, and like when you observe things that it's like you're like changing the state of it. It was really weird, but that it was like another like dimension, a field, I guess. But it was interesting.
You guys eat anything while on it?
What do you mean by that?
Eat any food while you guys are on it and feel fine. Eat food.
Did I
You guys are under the influence.
eat? Did we eat? Oh yeah, we ate. I had a lot of chips and dip. I was chowing on chips and dip, and I had a sandwich. Yeah, I ate some good stuff. Some Pringles, a couple of Pringles. Yeah, it was pretty good. Good food. We got hungry, but Brittany was like, "Yeah, you shouldn't eat like at the beginning, because then it'll like make this stuff hit less or something like that." I don't know. There's some reason for it. I can't remember what it was.
I could just be absorbing the food and like it would take it away. You won't definitely see that much in your stomach. You'll probably get in the way, you know.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
Alright.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, dude, or
Yeah.
whenever.
Yeah, you're a little bit more awake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Alright.
like do something.
Go ahead.
Peace out, dude. Have fun with Final Fantasy.
I will. Peace out. What's up, bro?
Just put some more skin in the game.
Huh? I'm sorry.
I just put some more skin in the game.
Oh, sweet. Now you get it. Now you get it.
I put 40 on Solana.
What is it? Solana? Solana. Okay, yeah. I am following. I'm kind of following it. I mean, I just have it on the follow list, but I've heard of it. Yeah. Okay. Making moves, Don. Don's making moves.
I see the bigger picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just keep putting in and just keep holding. I'm like,
And take advantage when it
This shit-
kind
this
of
shit's-
slow.
this shit's gonna strike hard.
I do have like an extra like window I can pop. Are you just on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just chilling, gaming on my computer. Mario was just talking to me about a streaming trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of tripped out a bit, but it didn't sound too crazy, you know, it didn't sound like my fucking trip. I feel like I had no control, no control, and yeah, it seemed like this was pretty controllable, and he was just chilling, and kind of seemed like light reflections, and like some shapes being there, like some like a print off of like seeing like a tapestry around. It seemed like colors
Yeah.
like shift, and like, you know, that sounds pretty alright to me, you know? It sounds like a pretty alright trip, you know?
I got 3 different coins right now.
All green.
Shiva's down. Solana's
Yeah, of course your Shiba went down. Shiba went
Yeah.
down from where you were at,
Derek-
like, about like 30% or
Doge's
so.
down. I'm just holding all these coins though.
Yeah, because it's really not even that bad because they're eventually gonna go back up again because they touch that, they're just gonna come back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just been looking at the overall trend. Like
Yeah, it's on the
what
it's
happens
a pretty good trend.
after a year.
Pretty fast.
Like it's crazy. And then
I bought a little bit more, so I'm like almost 12 million Shiba coin. That's 11.7 billion. So potential for 110k, like this was saying. I have to put in like at least a few hundred dollars in now.
yeah, I only got 100 in right now.
If you can,
I'm
like,
gonna
I feel like it's
buy
at
a
least,
couple movers, and
Yeah.
when I get the money,
it's gonna form a cup. Right now,
Yeah.
on my board, on the 1 hour, it's gonna form a cup. It's just like halfway on the cup right now, and it's gonna swing on the fucking handle.
you talking about Shiba?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Shiba layout because
After a year?
I'm looking at the 1 hour on the Webble app. I'm using the Webble app. If you
No, I'm on Coinbase.
on Coinbase. I got it on Coinbase too. Let me see how it looks on there. It's a little different because it's just a little, the chart's a little different on that. It goes by like
I have
20 per hour. It goes
Binance, but I haven't used it.
my Shiba went down on Coinbase too because I was buying it like at that same time you had just bought. I mean, I was exchanging it for that moment of that coin's value at that time, yesterday.
Yeah,
So mine
that's
went, yeah. So like my amount like also went this amount also went down like by $20 because that's how like
when it. I put 50 in.
you put 50
like
in again.
Yeah, whenever it dipped down.
Yeah, once it got down.
Today.
Yeah, like I saw it got down and it still went down like a little bit more, but it's like it doesn't matter because like as long as it went down like a good chunk, like just buy some, you know.
Bounce back up
Yeah,
higher.
yeah, it's gonna bounce back higher. Because everyone's taking advantage of these fucking dips. You just know it. So you're buying it along with everyone else. So like you're buying it along with everyone else. I mean, it's like we're not gonna be coming back to these. This is on a fucking boring. There's no bad news right now. Like ADA's fucking like I'm not struggling to go up, but it's kind of going back slowly, kind of creeping back to $2.50. So I was looking at Shiba. I was looking at Shiba. Okay. Yeah. When I was exchanging everything at that time, it was like 61
I
dollars.
15 went 22% down.
Okay, that's not bad. Really, it's
Yeah.
less than a quarter down. Less than a quarter down.
Yeah, I put 15 in.
I have like 1.9 Shiba on Coinbase, and Let's just bring it back up a little bit. It's only like it's only 15 bucks, 15 bucks down. So yeah, that sounds like about 20% down. And so yeah, basically on the day, yeah, if you press 1D a day on Shiba, that's basically the cup right there. That's basically the fucking cup. I think if I went ahead and go to the comments, I'm gonna see if I can get a reaction. Is that a cup? I'm gonna say is that a cup? And not getting it. Hopefully I don't get any trolls. It's not a cup. It's not a fucking cup.
A coach. They'd be like
What?
tired.
Kind of cutting out. Cutting a little bit. Close to your phone. Close to your mic. If you're using like Apple, using like the wired ones, yeah, you should have to keep it close. Damn, it's popping off like on the community. I literally just posted it. Is that a fucking cup? I got like 4 likes like right away. And someone's like, you know it. Pretty much, I just confirmed it. Like just right there. that is gonna be format cup because it's not going. It didn't go under. It didn't go under 0002. Like it didn't go. It didn't go one less down. So it's holding the 4 zeros and 2 level. Damn. Yeah, that looks so good. If I look at the Cardano's day, let's see. Let me take a look at that again. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. It goes up and then it starts like zigzagging down. But that's not necessarily bad. It's just people buying big. It's kind of being pumped. Maybe I'm pumping dump slowly. 1,000 one day. Yeah. Oh, people are all streaming it. People are fucking really hate it right now. Treat it more like an altcoin instead, when it has like so much potential. Because it fucking flipped like over a month, I think at least like some weeks ago. And one of the workers out. He's not there anymore, but he was out telling me before like. You got against Cardano, the Ethereum killer. I didn't listen to him, and then it was like under $1 or around $1 for so long, and then it fucking doubled to $2, and now it's like it hasn't gone less than $2, not that much anymore. So it's got potential to like people getting in. People are definitely buying the dip and average in like around $2 in a quarter, or even nearly becoming $2. People have averaged that amount, so that it might flip to $4. They'll help double their profit. Like my average, like I'm hoping for like $5. That's my target at least. Like I could probably profit some at my $5. They eventually drop back down once it hits 5. might be some hope for Dogecoin. It's been in the shitter so much. It ain't working.
体から生まれる水、海に流れ出し、水が海に、海から昇る水、体を巡る、海から水が体の中の水は海、水が海に、海から水が、水は子供、母は海。